Hi, I'm Catherine.
And I'm Ryan, and welcome to the midwinter edition of PierceTV.
This month we'll feature photo and 3D animations from our digital design students and some photos from our Raiders basketball team.
Our drama department presents a tribute to Freddie Mercury and Queen with their interpretation of Bohemian Rhapsody.
This month's Meet the Instructor series features Tom Link from the Pierce College Fort Steilacoom Psychology Department.
First up is Tana Hasart, Pierce College Puyallup's president.
She will be speaking on the new Arts and Allied Health building opening later this year.
Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity today to provide an overview of the new Arts and Allied Health building being constructed here at Pierce College Puyallup. The building is scheduled for what we call substantial completion April 29th. We're still watching that schedule a bit. And we expect to do a soft opening with a limited number of classes there for summer quarter and full opening for fall quarter 2010. The building really is unique from three specific aspects. The first is the building really heralds the full build-out of the curriculum here at Puyallup. Prior to this time, we've had a limited number of humanities classes, but what this building does is provide an incredible experience for students who are studying in the arts. So from drama, which is still scheduled for a bit in the future, to art and also music. There is a large 300-seat performance space and unique classrooms, recording studios, art galleries, and other student spaces that will allow students to really fulfill that humanities portion of their curriculum. We look forward to the building as well because it also symbolizes design that has included community groups in its use, which is the second most important aspect of the design of this building. This building truly, first and foremost, is an academic teaching and learning center for the college. But secondarily, it also serves as an important element of the larger community and region here in East Pierce County. We will have community groups that use the performance space. We've worked with Northwest Sinfonietta to be able to schedule educational experiences for our music students. We have faculty and division chairs who are working with local artists groups to ensure that the art spaces are well outfitted and also well known and used. In addition to that, one of the things that is elemental with respect to that community connection is the way that we will work with K-12, business, industry, that broader arts community, and other major community leaders in ensuring that this really is a showpiece that will really strengthen the community itself and strengthen the presence of Pierce College Puyallup as the major institution that serves East County. The third most important thing about the building is the design and the way that it has been constructed to be able to incorporate not only art, but also allied health components. So the building will also house nursing, the medical records and coding lab program where students will be able to learn in a real live setting. Nursing students will actually practice their skills in a real patient ward that's fully outfitted to be able to mirror the kind of experience they'll have in a clinical or hospital setting. And they'll use simulators that are trial patients, as it were, being able to practice skills, whether an emergency might occur with a patient or specific critical needs, working with simulators to be able to really hone their skills well in a variety of ways. That important marriage between art and allied health, I think, is very critical. It really once again speaks to the interdisciplinary nature of what we teach here, realizing that art and the humanities strengthen and improve a number of different settings, that health and the connection with things like music therapy or art therapy are important and areas that students can begin to develop a different kind of connectedness between what one might normally think of as two fairly diverse disciplines. Lastly, the building has been designed to be able to really take advantage of unique spaces for students. Recording studios where you can actually observe performances and be able to learn the technical trade of doing good audio and visual recordings. A wonderful multimedia lab where it's designed for students to be able to work in groups or individually, and it will be equipped not only with high-end computers but also high-end software. So students will be able to really hone skills in a way that's unique around projects that directly relate to their learning. There are wonderful study spaces in the building. Outside the art classroom, for instance, is a winter garden that students will be able to sit next to, observe, and actually use for part of their art design, be able to sketch and paint. The building has been constructed to meet LEED Gold standards. We won't know for sure if LEED Gold will be awarded until the final construction review is accomplished. But we right now know that we have a few excess points, and so we're quite confident that that important environmental benchmark will be able to be met. We're excited about the opening of this building. We believe that it not only serves this college, but will represent the Pierce College District in very important ways to the external community. It's always exciting having new facilities, but most importantly, having facilities that facilitate the kind of quality teaching and learning that is a hallmark of Pierce College. So again, thank you very much from the arts, from the allied health aspect, from the environmental and sustainability aspect of this building, and from its community strengthening. We're excited to be able to share the finished product with our audience.
Here are some 3D films from the Digital Design Beginning 3D Modeling and Animation classes.
Shh.
Hello? Look! Watch out!
You're watching Pierce TV, a production of the digital design program at Pierce College.
This month's Meet the Instructor segment features Tom Link from the psychology department on the Fort Steilacoom campus.
So my name's Tom Link, and I teach psychology here at Pierce College. I think we have a great campus, and it's a great place to teach psychology because we get a lot of people. I tell students early in the quarter, we get people from different countries, from different backgrounds. So when we talk about things, when we talk about dating, we talk about relationships, when we talk about even how we fight and just even how we offer food to each other, people have such different backgrounds, such different stories. It's really interesting. Usually you have to go to a small private liberal arts college to get that kind of experience. So the way I teach, I try to get people to tell their experiences, and then we look at some concepts and try to make it interesting and engaging. I try to find ones, we teach about the brain so that if your grandma has a stroke, you can understand a little bit about what's going on and maybe either help her or even talk to the doctor a little more intelligently. We also try to look at different areas that are interesting that you might not have thought of. We all know about memory. We all know about that people remember and people forget. But if we can learn a few concepts, understand a model, maybe we can understand how, like, somebody ends up believing that they really went on that trip to Disneyland instead of they were sick and they stayed home and everybody told them, oh yeah, you went, you had a great time, remember that? And you're like, yeah, I did go, that was cool. How does that happen? Those kinds of stories, those I think are some of the most interesting and exciting pieces of psychology. And we do introductory psychology here. We also do because we have a social service mental health program, we do some neat classes where you get a little bit of a counseling feel of what it's like to actually talk to other people and be better in a counseling role. Not be a therapist, but what it would look like towards that. And it's very different than I think most colleges. So I really like being here at Pierce College. I like the students, I like the stories, the excitement they bring, and it really makes for a fascinating classroom.
Last year, Patrick Daugherty's drama students collaborated and created a performance from a rock song.
Here's their interpretation of Freddie Mercury and Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me, to me.
as if that blind rage had washed me clean, rid me of hope. For the first time in that night, alive with signs and stars, I opened myself to the gentle indifference of the world, finding it so much like myself, so like a brother really. I felt that I had been happy, and that I was happy again.
For everything to be consummated, for me to feel less alone, I'd only wish that there'd be a large crowd of spectators the day of my execution, and they greet me with their cries of hate.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo Figaro, Magnifico!
I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity.
Easy come, easy go, will you let me go?
Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! We will not let you go. Let me go! Never let you go. Let me go! No, 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 no!
Oh, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, let me go.
Beelzebub has the devil put aside for me, for me. So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Ooh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here.
It occurred to me that all I had to do was turn around and that would be the end of it. I took a few steps towards the spring.
I was even gonna shake his hand, but I remembered that I killed men. I blurted out that it was because of the sun. People laughed.
Nothing really matters.
Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
I had no place in a society whose most elementary rules I ignored. I could not appeal to the same human heart whose elementary response I knew nothing of.
You're watching Pierce TV, a production of the digital design program at Pierce College.
Next up are a series of photographs from students in Dorene Paulson's digital photography and Adobe Photoshop class.
We leave you today with images from our Raider men and women's basketball teams.
We'll be back in early spring with another new episode of Pierce TV.
If you want to catch this episode again, you can view it at
pierce.ctc.edu/PierceTV.